Two audio professionals discuss the fundamental distinctions between a pair of entry-level bookshelf speakers and a pair of bookshelf speakers that retail for more than $1,000. Let's take a look at it. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will talk about the difference between $300 and $1,000 bookshelf speakers. But before anything else, please leave a like on the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell down below so you won't miss our videos. Without any further ado, let's hop on right to the video. Obviously, some people enjoy good sound, but to various degrees and to various extremes. Upgrade to a soundbar or a 2-channel home theater system to hear speech on TV more clearly. Then there's spending thousands on various speakers, connectors, sources and other devices to create a true home hi-fi system. If you click this video, chances are you have a set of bookshelf speakers. Perhaps a $150 to $300 setup with either an AV receiver or a home turntable. Perhaps you've also considered upgrading. But what precisely will you get for your money, especially if you're approaching the $1,000 mark? There are a few ways to address the question. According to Scott Orth, Director of Audio and Acoustic Systems at Sound United and Professor of Electroacoustics at the Johns Hopkins Peabody Institute. First, the objective and scientific. The sources that you're listening to have a certain amount of information, and the better your loudspeakers are, the more they can extract that information. The less error there is, and the clearer it comes through, and the more you get from it. As your speaker quality improves, the better justice they do to high quality recordings. But there's also the emotional side. As Orth puts it, higher quality speakers can extract more information, resulting in more realistic sound and a more engaging listening experience. Simply said, the more you hear, the more emotion you will experience. Of all, this is just a long way off saying what everyone already knows. Higher end bookshelf speakers will sound better than a pair of lower end bookshelf speakers. What makes them sound better? What specifically are you getting for your money? The fact is that it is everything and a little bit of everything at the same time. When you move up in price in speakers, what happens is that you are paying for not only the level of detail that you can hear, but the level of engineering that goes into the speaker, says Michael Greco, a senior director in Polk Audio's loudspeaker division. Better cabinets are going to be more expensive by their physical nature. They need to be heavy, thick, or have bracing, anything that makes it rigid so it's not vibrating anywhere but the transducers. The trick is to find something that's not too heavy, but still has all the properties of high stiffness and high damping to keep the panels from vibrating. You're buying that level of thought and that level of detail from the engineering team to give you that immersive experience. Size is also a major consideration. A 6-inch driver in a compact box, according to Greco, may be loud, but it won't go very low in frequency. In the same size box, a 5.25-inch driver will not play as loudly, but it will play at a lower frequency. So there's a trade-off there, and it's part of the price you pay for some speakers. You're paying extra for a bigger box with more bass. One of the key reasons why high-end bookshelf speakers are also larger is because of this. But making a bigger speaker isn't as simple as just scaling up a small one. The larger the speaker, specifically the speaker cabinet, the more difficult it is to keep its panels from vibrating. A small box has less trouble than a larger one. But it's all about the internal bracing that we do to try to keep the larger cabinets from vibrating like that, Orth said. So larger isn't always better, but this thicker is always better if you can afford to do that. Thicker material will always be stiffer than thinner material. So how does that work in practice? Polk Audio's product line provides an information illustration. Polk's L100 is a big price increase over its $120 T15s. The extra order of magnitude in buying price buys you better materials, parts, and other engineering components, all of which adds up to a significant improvement. The T15 goes down to maybe 90 Hz, and the L100 goes down into the 50 Hz ranges, so there's a lot of difference there. On the high frequencies, I think we measured the Pinnacle tweeter out to 50 kHz, which is where dogs and bats hear. Of course, speakers are only one piece of an outstanding audio systems puzzle, and you'll need the right gear to power them. You can't just plug high-end speakers into your existing setup and expect them to sound great. The speakers, however, remain the foundation if you consider the audio quality to be worth the premium you'll spend. The advice that I always give people is to buy your speakers first and spend as much as you can afford, Greco said, and then buy the electronics second. Electronics will change over time, while speakers tend to last, which makes them an excellent foundation that will only pay dividends as you upgrade the rest of your setup. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.